Good morning, listeners. This is Mackie Blaine from Main Street Athens, and you've tuned in to Main Street Moments, where every Tuesday I'll be interviewing different people within the Athens community. We'll keep you updated on everything that's going around downtown Athens, and we cover different events, people, and places that impact our community. This morning we have some very special guests today: Sandra Kenny, Lauren Brown, Frank Clark, Brianna Baker, Timberly Guffey, and Brett King. They'll be giving us an inside look on this upcoming event, May Daze Culture Crawl. Thank you guys for coming on Main Street Moments.
Yeah. Thank you.
And then before we kind of get started and you guys talk about the May Daze Culture Crawl, could you each give me a little bit about yourselves and your backgrounds?
I'm Brianna Baker. I work for McMinn County Economic Development Authority and the Tourism Coordinator.
Nice.
I'm Lauren Brown. I'm the Executive Director of Athens Area Council for the Arts at the Arts Center.
I'm Frank Clark. I'm the Communications Coordinator and work in Tourism Development for the City of Athens.
I'm Timberly Guffey. I'm a downtown business owner and part of the promotions committee on Main Street.
And I'm Sandra Kenny. I'm Main Street Director, and I talk louder than everyone else.
I'm Brett King. I'm the Executive Director of the McMinn County Living Heritage Museum, and I'm trying to talk louder than Sandra.
Nice. Well, it's good to have you guys on. And you guys are part of the planning committee for the May Daze Culture Crawl, right?
Correct.
Yeah. And could you guys tell us just a little bit of information about it, kind of when it is, where it's going to be at, and all that kind of stuff?
Okay, it will be on May the
Third.
3rd
Which is
from
Saturday.
10, yes, on Saturday, and it will be around the downtown area, and it's from 10 to 3 o'clock. And we will have lots of different groups participating. We have the Art Center, the McMinn County Living Heritage Museum, Main Street, and so this is a collaborative group effort that will be taking place, and we want to showcase a lot of the public art and a lot of the artists that we have in Athens.
Yeah, if you drive around Athens, you notice all the murals and different things on the walls, and so I think it'll be a really good opportunity for us to showcase just how much art and creativity there is here in Athens. So I think it'll be a really cool thing. And could you guys just tell us a little bit about more what we could expect at the May Daze Culture Crawl and exactly what it is? What will we see when we come downtown?
One thing I'm particularly excited about, as you mentioned, highlighting all the art, is we're trying to make sure there are opportunities for people to actually make art or watch artists create art, and that'll be happening, I know, at the Arts Center, at Wesleyan's Reese Hall, at Art and Frame, at Fuller's Frame Shop, and the museum will all have people making art in real time and interactive art demonstrations. Rebecca at Athens Flower Shop is going to allow people to make flower crowns, and there are other participating businesses as well that I think will have interactive arts activities. So one of our priorities for this event was to showcase the things you can do in Athens any Saturday. While there won't necessarily be artists making live art any Saturday, we're highlighting it on that day. So, but it's also just a reminder of all of the resources that are available to us on the weekend in our own town.
Yeah, and Timberly, as a business owner, can you tell us a little bit about why it's important to have events like this to showcase what the different businesses do?
Most definitely, because we have a ton of great businesses downtown that are kind of hidden gems that a lot of people don't even know are down here. And we want to get people to walk around and shop with us, and I can list the businesses that'll be open if you'd like.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Athens Flower Shop, Fuller's Frame Shop, Art and Frame, Craftsper's Collage, Ink Theory Tattoo and Body Piercing, Heritage Antiques, TWC's Reese Hall, Grandma's Gingerbread Bakery, White Street Market, The Lantern, Greeks Bearing Gifts, Down to Earth Lifestyles and Gifts, All Things New Boutique, Downtown Bourbon and Blades, Sweet and Sassy, Johnson's Home Furnishings, Maddie May's, and Bluefront Coffee. And there'll be probably some more that'll be open that aren't listed as well. And we just encourage everybody to walk around and shop because downtown is the heart of our city, and we've got a lot to offer.
Cool. And what are your guys' personal things or what are you guys most excited for about this upcoming event? What are you excited to see?
I think for me, from a city standpoint, and working for the city and seeing all the intricacies the day in and day out of what happens in government, to working in the area that I get to, that I'm most excited about, is when I look at all of the tourism partners who are sitting at the table, that everything that they do, that they work so hard on is, and you look at all the other communities that surround us and things that they do, is I think there's this really beautiful thread that's being woven in our community that a lot of people have worked so hard for a long time on, that really were essentially standing on the shoulders of giants who have made happen, is that you're beginning to see this beautiful emphasis on art, and not just art as in a picture in a frame, but public displays of art, sculptures, plein air art. We're seeing more musicians and things of that nature, and so we're kind of becoming this great little area in a pocket that's nestled in well with a lot of experience for people to enjoy that you typically are going to much larger towns to get. And that's really, really great for the cultures in our area to get that type of exposure. And so I'm really, really excited about that opportunity.
Yeah. Is there anything else you guys are excited for as well?
I'm excited about people coming to McMinn County, and I think Brianna has done a great job in really publicizing the events and finding places for people to go that are close by. And we've even had people coming from Knoxville and Chattanooga based on some posts that she's made on her site. And so it's really nice to actually have a lot of McMinn County come together and some of the surrounding communities.
And just to piggyback on what Sandra just mentioned, we've been seeing at the museum kind of an uptick or an increase in people that are coming to the county from out of state. People that are coming, whether it's to visit family or they're traveling up and down I-75 from Florida to Pennsylvania or New York, they're stopping in the museum. And one thing we would like to see, not just at the art walk, but in the future, is more people, whether you live here your whole life, you just moved here, or you're just passing through, come see all the, not just the history and the heritage that we offer at the museum about McMinn County and the region, but the art that's available to get people out downtown, visiting local businesses, seeing what the city and the county has to offer, more so than just driving up the I-75, stopping off at a fast food restaurant and heading north. During the art walk itself, we'll be open an extra 2 hours till 3 o'clock, 10 to 3 at the museum that day. It'll be free admission for the general public as well, to try to encourage more people to come in. We will be having an art show of our own, our annual May art show with the Community Artists League and the East Tennessee Arts Council. So we'll have an art display down in our exhibition hall. We'll have face painting, one of the activities that all the other businesses will be doing as well, and hope to get as many visitors as we can that day to learn a little bit about the county and enjoy the artistic heritage that we do have here.
Yeah, and I think that's really exciting. There is so much that Athens has to offer, and I think this is going to be a great day to showcase things that we already offer almost every Saturday, like she said, but it'll just be a great day for everybody to come down and see Athens and see all the art we have to offer, everything at the museum, like you said, and so I think it'll be a really cool event. And is this the first time we're doing an event like this, or is this something that's been on in the past?
It's the first time we've done a collaborative event of this scale.
Yeah.
I think we were kind of in pre-COVID days. We had started doing some arts district type initiatives, which lost steam for a variety of reasons. So it's been really fun to reconvene as a group and kind of vision what an event to celebrate our assets downtown might look like.
Yeah, that's really exciting.
And I think, when I think of this event, as a matter of fact, even when we were looking at the artwork to make the flyer for it, I was in the Art Center for a play, and as I was enjoying that play, I walked out into the foyer and I saw hanging on the wall, I think we all could probably agree is a long time ago precursor to this was Arts in the Park that happened in Veterans Park. And I actually looked at those vintage posters and I was like, ooh, that's how we should, since this is a first collaborative effort, we should match that together. And so it's kind of, I feel like this is a bit of finally a community homage to what people were trying to do, or were doing then, and we're able to have the fortune to do now.
And this will be our first time, so again, we're still working through the little kinks, but I think it's gonna be a fun event. There'll be a lot to see downtown, and in a lot of the places like the art center, the museum has a lot of art as well. There's a mural on the wall within the museum, so there's a lot of art everywhere.
Yeah, and this is going to be a day to like see a lot of art and everything, but I know that you guys said that there's going to be interactive activities as well and different things that people could participate in. And could you guys share a little bit about the activities that you could participate in and the art you can create yourself that you like?
We'll have a couple of things going on at the Art Center. One of our visiting artists is doing an interactive activity where she'll teach a little bit about color theory, and each participant will create their own color by mixing different colors together and paint a piece of wood that this artist, Kate Buck, will then install as basically like a wooden art display inspired by a quilt square. We'll also, Patricia Shook, our pottery instructor at the Art Center, will have the pottery wheel outside and we'll be doing live demonstration, and we'll let people get their hands dirty if they want to. And then just down North White Street in Knight Park, one of our drawing instructors will have a still life set up with easels so people can come up and drop in and draw. I know also Jerry Hageman will be making some relief prints in Reese Hall, and Julie Jack will have 3 different interactive activities going on as well. And then of course Rebecca and Athens Flower Shop team are letting people make flower crowns. Charlene will be doing face painting at the museum. I know at Fuller's we'll have
2 artists in there as well. Lisa Bell and Bill McDonald will be painting on site.
Heritage Antiques is going to have a bracelet making going on there at their facility too.
Also do want to mention, since we're talking about public art and murals, the newest mural in town is on the northern wall at the Art Center, and the artist who designed and painted that mural will be in town for this event. And at 3 o'clock at the end of the day, we'll do a talk about his process, and then we'll do kind of like a dedication photo op for himself to celebrate that mural.
Yeah, and if you haven't got to see that mural, it's absolutely beautiful. I love driving past it every day. Could you tell us a little bit about that mural that went up and why it went up, how it went up, and everything?
Sure. As most listeners might know, the Art Center has been undergoing an expansion for the last 5 years. We acquired property next to us and nearly doubled our square footage. And that northernmost wall of the Art Center was really a beautiful blank canvas, especially as it's just as you're descending Depot Hill into our historic downtown. We thought it would be a great opportunity to feature a mural, and being an arts council with a 45-year heritage in our community, we wanted to do something that really would look like a fine piece of visual art, and maybe it'd be a different kind of mural than people have ever seen before. So I think we achieved that.
Yeah, for sure. I love driving past it every day. Alrighty. Well, is there anything else you guys would like to add before we head out today? Is there any? Sorry.
Just come on out, enjoy.
Cool. Well, I just want to say thank you guys for coming on today. It was a pleasure to have you guys on, and I'm really excited about the May Daze Culture Crawl. And so, where can people find out more information about the upcoming event?
We'll be doing lots of posts, so Main Street Athens will be posting, so you'll see that information. There'll be a lot of cross postings, and I'm not sure, and you'll be doing some posting as well, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's doing quite a bit. Talk to us real quick about your postings that you're doing, the daily scoops or the.
So on Discover McMinn's social media pages, we are doing the weekly scoop or the inside scoop, whatever creative tag we're coming up with that week. But we are trying our best to list out all of the activities that you can find in McMinn County. So whether that's a trivia night, May Daze, culture crawl, everything in between, we're trying to advertise that. So beyond just our community, but our visitors have some place to look to see what's going on.
And we have a live remote going on that day near the courthouse, so look for WYXI, and they will be doing a live remote that day, and you can register for prizes.
Yeah, well, thank you guys again for coming on Main Street Moments. And you can now find this interview on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. So make sure you're following Main Street Athens on all of our social media so you don't miss a thing. To contact Main Street Athens, you can message us on any of our socials or call us at 423-333-0329, or you can shoot us an email at info@mainstreet.org.
MainStreetAthens.org.
At info@mainstreetathens.org.
Correct. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.